Hey, Fat Charlie here from Sin City Customs. A quick video. I got to get something off my back. I started being a collector about, well, going on 3 years now. And it all started with my grandson. We started buying Hot Wheels for my grandson. And I'm old enough to where when I was 8 years old, I had the original 16 Hot Wheels, which are long gone. I had them for a long time, and along with a bunch of spoilers, and I gave them to my kids in my late 20s when they were little for something to play with, because how was I to know? Just like my 69 Dodge Charger, my first car is gone. I wish I had back, but that's the way things go. So I get to the point, packaging. I don't mind spending good money to get stuff back. I know that they're few and far between, supply and demand, all that. Know all about it, willing to pay, willing to win auctions to get the things back that I need. The one thing I can't stand is somebody to get a premium price for something, get a premium price out of me for shipping, and then they send it in a mailer. Now this particular car is a original spoiler. It's a chrome plated Boss Hoss, and they were Redline Club cars back then. So it's wrapped about one time and sealed in a piece of tape here. This car is already damaged. I bought it that way, but it's in great shape. It's well within being restored. I'll cut the end of it off here, and let's see what we get. You know, that's always part of the thing about buying these cars. When it ends up being in something like that, you don't know what shape it's in, because it's been through the Postal Service and their equipment's tumbled it around, and it looks to be okay. It's in really, 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 really good shape. Hong Kong base. Really, really nice vintage original spoiler. So luckily the windows are great in it. It wasn't mashed or scratched or anything any worse than what it is, which could have in the equipment that the post office has. Just sending it in a mailer, and I won't tell you what I gave for that, but it wasn't cheap. And cars like that aren't going to come cheap, because there's not many of them left. Okay, here's another example. This is a Redline Thunderbird I bought. I give premium price for this one. And they put it in a box, and it had plenty of packing over the top of it, plus it's in a protected, so that's reasonable, more than reasonable. I think I paid them a premium price to ship it, and I don't mind. $7-8. I want to get it to me and want it to be nice, so they did a good job. Now I'll show you what this is the third way to do it. Okay, the way this one's shipped. This is Eddie McKnight's cars. Wrapped in bubble wrap, sandwiched between bubble wrap. Here's the second car, and air padding underneath that in a nice big box, the way it should be. And I don't think shipping was all that much. If I remember, I think they got this free shipping on this. I think I'm not going to hold them to that, but this is an excellent way. And you can tell, it's a reused box. Who cares? You know, if it's in good shape, keep these boxes as you're buying stuff. If you're going to start selling stuff, you can reuse boxes, saves you money. Nobody cares. I don't care. You know, as long as it gets to me, you know, buy a little, that packing, that bubble packing, and you know, care about your customer. I mean, to send something as rare and expensive as that was in a bubble wrap is nothing but bullshit. I mean, I'd never do that to anybody. I'd put it in a box, make sure it was wrapped up. Of course, I worked 8 years at UPS. I know what something can go through. And I tell you what, the postal system's a whole lot worse. So if you want something to get there, you know, and I don't care, oh, so it's insured, and, you know, eBay, that don't make a bit of difference if it gets to the guy and he's waiting for it and he's excited about it and he opens it up and it's a fucking mess. I mean, you know. So, this stuff really ruins the hobby. I mean, I've bought 100 cars through eBay. That's no kidding in the past year. And a small percentage, you know, maybe 5 to 10 have, I've only had a couple damage, but have come, I had somebody send me, they were the first Fast and Furious cars, you know, the first ones that weren't real detailed. It's the Charger and the Supra. And I think there was another car in there, I can't remember which one, there was 3 cars. They sent it to me in an M&M box. An M&M, a peanut M&M box, real thin, that holds M&M candies, an M&M box. And they were wrapped in toilet paper. No air padding, no nothing. When I opened it up, the box looked like it'd been crushed. I opened it up. None of the cars were in the toilet paper. They'd been in there tumbling around, and you know what? There wasn't a scratch on any car. That's what you call the grace of God in watching my stuff. Because there's no other way to explain it when they're tumbling around like in a tumbler, going through the postal service, getting kicked around and stuff thrown on it, and they're wrapped in toilet paper. That was nothing short of a miracle. But that guy, and he charged me a bunch of money, like $7-8 to send it that way. I was fit to be tied, just like I am today with this shipment. So, to end it all, care a little bit, wrap your stuff a little better, you know, care about who you've sent it to, especially if you're charging them the money to do it. If you're charging them money, you owe them to send it that way. You know, and even if you're not, you charge the money and get it to them. That's it. Have a good day.